file a complaint.
Okay, well, what's going on?
It's against the officer, so whatever.
Stop it right now. Inglewood, how's that? How long ago was that?
Huh?
How long ago was that?
There was an incident at 3018 West 76th Street. I need to get the names of the officers involved in that incident. 3018 West 76th Street.
How many officers were out there?
Anywhere from between 5 and 7 or 8, 5, 6.
I mean, do you know how many officers were out
No, there was 5 or 6. There was 5 or 6 police cars, so however many cops. There was at least one per car. It was probably more than that.
Which ones contacted you? Which one contacted you?
They were all involved. I mean, they all had something to say, it seemed like.
I can look. I don't have a roster of assistants.
What you do, sir, when you do the complaint, you just write the incident, you write how many officers you thought, and you describe the officers, and it's up to internal affairs if it goes that far to determine who's actually there and what their names. They'll take care of that. Okay?
I guess
don't have a roster from whatever time that was.
Well, I don't know what time it was. It was at 3018 West 76th Street, so.
Is that west of
It's on,
Crenshaw?
yeah, it's in Inglewood.
Is that it? Yeah.
This happened Friday or Saturday?
It was yesterday. Imagine,
Friday?
yeah, around 10:30, 11 in the morning.
What's the address?
3018 or 76th Street.
So what time? 11 o'clock?
Yeah, that guy looked like he was there.
Friday morning or Thursday morning?
Friday morning.
Right.
Yesterday around 11, 10:30.
Yes, where she's so I'm looking at her.
You need to come in?
Sir.
What happened? What drove officers over there?
They weren't clear. I was trying to find out for them.
Who's involved here? Was it a family? Were you guys walking on the street? What?
No, we were at home minding our own business.
Who were you with?
Huh?
Who were you with?
I was by myself.
You said we.
Well, me and my mom, we live at that
What
house.
is your mom?
Huh?
What is your mom's name?
Juanita.
Juanita Brown?
Mm-hmm.
I advised her to get a restraining order out on you yesterday. I talked to her on the phone. She called after the incident.
Who, you did?
She wants to know what she can do. I guess, are you her son?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's having big problems with you now.
Well, what's that? What
She's the
problems?
one- she doesn't want you there. I'm just letting you know ahead of time. You're probably going to get a restraining order in the next couple days here, so
From
be
who?
careful. Your mother. She's the one who was asking about how to inquire about getting one. The only reason why is because I worked the other day and she asked about it and what her options were regarding you. So for future, to protect yourself, either think about not living with your mom anymore because she's probably going to have you arrested. She didn't leave.
And where did you get this information from?
I just got it from dispatch, and I talked to her yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the only reason why, because it rang a bell to me.
Oh, really? What else do you know?
That's all I know, because I remember talking to her.
You know she suffers from dementia, and
Yeah, I didn't know that. All I did is I talked to her on the phone. She's pretty patient with me.
Yeah,
And
but-
she spent a long time talking and waiting to talk to an officer.
yeah, but
just
do you
to-
you understand that she suffers from dementia and,
I know, she didn't-
and
she
she's
didn't say-
delusional, right?
She didn't say anything to me about that.
Oh, you didn't inquire to find out?
No, I don't ask it. You know what kind of mental
Oh,
condition
but
they
you
are.
just offered you just offered advice to disrupt our family with a restraining order
No, that's not-
without any background information.
No, and she called on the phone. I wasn't there. To
I'm
talk
just
to the
saying
person.
you
can go ahead.
You suggested
Do you have
a
a
restraining
question,
order.
sir?
Yeah, I'm asking you a question right now.
Do you have a question?
Why did you suggest a restraining order without any background
Because the
information on her mental
Did you want me to
capacities?
give you, so you can get this all on recording correctly? Okay. Do you want me to give you an answer, or would you rather just complete what you need to complete and then take this up with your mom?
Well, I'm just waiting for an answer.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready, because when I try to talk
Do you know do you know the question I asked you?
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready for the answer, because you keep interrupting me.
Okay, but I'm not sure that you if you even heard the question that I asked you.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready, sir.
Okay, well, I'm waiting for an answer.
Okay. She said she's having problems with you.
No. I asked you a question. I'm waiting for an answer.
No, I didn't ask myself a question.
No, I asked you a question, and I'm waiting for an answer.
Okay, no, I don't ask her about her mental condition if she doesn't sound.
You didn't.
If she doesn't sound like she has a mental
How old are you? Did you know were you aware
I'm
of her
just
age?
letting you know.
Do you know her age? You know how old she
I'm
is?
just letting you know. All right?
I'm just saying, do you know her age? Did you ask her her age?
We can keep talking over and over again about this.
I'm asking you a question. Did you ask her her
Okay,
age?
no, I didn't ask her
You
age.
didn't ask her her age.
No, it wasn't relevant. It wasn't relevant. Okay?
Well, it would be.
Okay.
You know why?
I mean, it's unfortunate not getting along with your mom. That's
No,
all I
that's
gotta
not.
let you
That's
know.
not. No. How do you know we're not getting along?
Because this is only what she told me.
Yeah. What about what I tell you?
Okay. Are you getting along with your mom?
After the fact, you're going to ask me that before. Well, you already sent a restraining order, so
Are we
apparently
going to continue to circular talk, sir? Because
this is not circular talk because you're not being straight with me.
Well, what do you mean by straight?
I'm trying to figure out if it's your duty to suggest legal action that would disrupt our family.
Legal action, yes. Whether it disrupts your family, that is entirely up to your choices that you make.
No, that was
okay?
your choice to do that.
No, I can give advice when advice is given.
No, you don't. You
Okay,
would.
you can tell me that I don't, but I did. And that is what we do, okay?
Yeah, I know that's what you do.
All right, you have a good day.
So wait a minute. I still need the names of the officers involved in
I don't
this.
have it.
Well, can I get some type of? Is there some?
Like my partner just said.
Was there some type of?
Describe the time.
Was there some type of report?
No, there wasn't a report.
What was?
You heard me on the phone.
Okay, what was logged
Okay.
with regarding that incident? You guys just show up and not write down anything? Is that what happened?
No, if there was a call there, you didn't.
No, I'm just
Was
saying.
there a call there?
I'm
You
looking
tell
for.
me.
I'm
I
looking for
wasn't
some.
there. You tell me.
I just want some
Were
documentation.
you walking and some officers just decided to contact you, or was there a call that someone came, police officers knocked on your door and said, you know what, we got a call, there's something going on here? Because at first, you said that it happened yesterday, okay? And I said, well, is it Thursday or Friday? We narrowed it down, and I'm trying to narrow it down for you, okay?
Well, I can't fill out this report without the names of the officers.
Well, like my partner explained to you, he said get the description of the officers, the time and date, to the best of your recollection, and write it down. Okay, and then the Internal Investigation Department will help you narrow down who it is. Okay?
And your name is what?
It's Paul Donato, B as in boy.
Okay, and what's
Are you
your badge?
okay?
What's your badge number?
It's 808.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you don't seem okay. Your eyes look
No,
okay.
I mean, would you be okay if the police was trying to disrupt your family,
Okay, your definition of disruption is probably different than mine.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It probably.
Thank you.
I know.
There's no more compensation here.
Well, it is. I'm just going to tell you.
Excuse me, sir. There's no more compensation.
I'm just going to tell you. Did you see that? He slammed the door. He's a little fucking coward. Fuck all you motherfuckers. I think I owe you some disruption, right? Okay. Who's your supervisor? Can I talk to him? I'd like to talk to him. Thank you. This man just admitted to it. I'm trying to get to the bottom of why the police are trying to disrupt my family. This man says he advised my mom to file a restraining order against me. I'm the only person looking out for her welfare. I'm her power of attorney, and I'm the executor of that house that we live in.
Okay.
This guy said he's giving my mom advice on how to get me out of the house without any background information. I told him my mom suffers from dementia and delusions.
Okay.
Yet and still he ventures to forward this idea of trying to separate me and my mom. I'm her only child.
Okay.
I'm the only one looking out for her.
Okay.
She's the only reason she's alive today.
You say you have a power of attorney?
That's right.
Okay.
And I'm the executor of that. She gave me that house. That house, I've been living there since 1960.
Okay. What address we're talking about?
3018 West 76th Street.
Okay.
Seems like every other month or so, the cops are running to my house trying to disrupt my family. There should be I'd like to get to the bottom of what this agenda is all about, because it's not based on truth. And what I'm saying is that even though these officers are going to come back and say, well, we were just doing our job, but I've got proof that they lied about aspects of this job that they claim that they were doing.
Okay.
So
Here's generally how it works. If you would normally talk to your mother, would she have be able to sustain a normal conversation with somebody? You say you suffer from dementia, but sometimes people that are in that capacity can still, you would know unless you start digging into it, talking to them, you start realizing that she can't remember certain things and things of that nature. Can she do that?
she becomes delusional at times.
Right, but can she?
Anyway,
can she hold a normal conversation without anybody suspecting that there's anything wrong with her?
no. Everybody that I've talked to that's close to her, that
I'm
really.
not talking about people that are close to her.
No,
Anybody in
we
the
need to
street.
talk about people that are close to her, because they know what's going on.
Okay.
And like people like the police are third parties coming in without any background information.
Okay.
But the people that know her will attest to what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah. So what's your first name?
My name is Ray Brown.
Okay, Ray. What can I help you with, Ray?
I'm trying to get to the bottom of why these policemen are coming over trying to disrupt my family all the time. Why this guy's trying to suggest restraining orders to my mom, knowing that she suffers from dementia delusions.
Okay.
And
Well, here's what I can tell you. If people call, whether it's your mother or whether it's your neighbors, because there's a disturbance at the house, we have a duty and obligation to come out and investigate it.
I understand.
All right? And I'm talking, and I understand that the people that are close to her will probably understand and realize that she may not have all of her capacity and she may get delusional. But for third parties, like you say, when we don't have any background information, we may come out, if she calls over here and asks a question about what she needs to do in order to alleviate this problem, we are going to give this advice to anybody that asks the question, absent of any indication that there's anything wrong with these people. You follow me?
I understand that.
So if she calls and she sounds fine, like you're talking to me now, and she says, well, I got a problem with my son, I need to get him out of the house, we're going to give him that advice to get a temporary restraining order.
Okay, well, that's a sufficient excuse to be pondered for this guy. But in terms of the cops that were there
It's
yesterday,
not an excuse, it's
well,
an explanation.
I'm just saying, in terms of the cops that were there yesterday,
Okay.
when they arrived on the scene, I briefed them on the situation. They carried on like they didn't even hear me. So that's what I'm talking about. They lied about the aspect of their job. Because the moment they got there, when
I'm not familiar with the information on the call yesterday.
Okay, well, what I'm saying is that when they got there, I told them that I told the girl who got
Which
there.
girl?
I don't know. There was a girl that came there, and I told her
You mean
that
a woman or a girl?
A woman
Okay.
in a policeman's uniform.
Okay.
When she got there, she said that she received a call, and I said it was probably from my mom. She suffers from delusions and from dementia. And that's where the fraud came in, because she acted like she didn't care that I told her that. She seemed to. She seemed to.
What did she say as far as what she needed to do?
Huh?
What did she say that she needed to do? To verify her well-being?
She didn't seem like she wanted. Well, she said, "Well, just let me talk to her," and I said, "Fine."
Okay.
And I did that, and then.
Well, let me give you an example here. Let's say we get a call, somebody calls and says, hey, I'm having problems with somebody else in my house. Not necessarily yours. We get there and the other person comes to them and goes, it's fine. And the person ends up being dead in the house. We have a duty and obligation to make sure that your mom is all right. If she calls, whether she's got dementia or not, we still have a duty and responsibility to make sure that she's well taken care of.
Okay.
And that there's nothing physically wrong with her. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, but I called after they left.
Okay.
I made a call
Okay.
and told them to come back because I wanted to report the officers' misconduct,
Okay.
and they wouldn't help me at all. So
Who came out?
I don't know. I think that guy there was a guy that just walked in just now. He's one that came. He came out, and I didn't get the same treatment.
What-
They didn't act like they. I mean, you said that it was your duty to care
Right.
for my mom because she called.
So why'd you
but
call
when-
it?
But
why'd
when
you
I
call
called,
the second time?
I just told you because of the improprieties of your police officers and the misconduct.
What misconduct was improprieties?
I told your officer the condition of my mom.
Okay.
Plus, I told her that she's not to deal with public entities because I'm her power of attorney. I'm her spokesperson.
So you're going to imprison her? Because that's what it sounds like.
No, isn't it? How can I imprison her?
If you're going to prohibit her from contact with outside authorities,
No, I didn't.
you're isolating her.
I didn't say that.
But that's what it means.
That's not what it means.
Right?
No, it's not what it means.
That's what it means.
No, it's not. What it means is that you can't talk to her outside of my presence because I'm her spokesperson and her
Says
power
who?
of attorney. Because I've got her power of attorney, she's not capable of making
So
decisions.
she can't speak for herself.
No, she can't.
And that the power of attorney says that. You have it with you?
I can bring it to court whenever we want to talk
Okay.
about whenever we want to. If
Well,
this,
here's the thing, Mr. Brown. We have a duty and responsibility to talk to her, regardless of her condition. And
Yeah,
no
yeah.
power of attorney is not going to stop us from that.
you already said that, but what I'm talking about is, okay, so you're saying that she's entitled to some type of different police action than I am? Because I called and made the same complaint. She called and
You asked them why they came out for, right? They tell you that they came to check up on your mom and you
No.
don't want to speak to your mom?
I'm talking about when I called.
Okay.
We're talking,
And
you're
what
talking
did you call for the second time?
to report your officers.
What do you want them to do? What do you want them to do?
I want them to write up your officers for misconduct.
What misconduct?
For lying. For lying
based
about
on what you told me,
For lying about what they were
Mr.
doing.
Brown, based on what you told me, okay, there is no policy violations. Our officers came out because your mother may have called, and granted, she may have some issues with dementia and delusions and stuff like that, but when she calls 911, we have a duty and responsibility to come out. We're gonna make sure she's fine, and whatever it takes to make sure that she's fine, and we left, didn't we not? There's no violation of any policy or any law, so therefore you really can't make a complaint about that.
You guys aren't supposed to lie about doing your job, right?
Lied about what?
Are you? I'm just asking you, yes or no.
We didn't lie about anything.
I'm just saying, yes or no. Are you supposed to lie or not?
We're being truthful.
I'm just saying, are you? I'm just saying, is it policy, or is there some type of doctrine or
Did you not
police code to tell the truth?
When the officer showed up, did she not tell you that she was there to talk to your mother?
No, she lied about a lot of different stuff.
Such as what?
About stuff, trying to make excuses. She lied about aspects of her
Such
job.
as what?
She lied and said that I was going to attack her with a hammer.
I wasn't there. I can speak for that. Who said that you were gonna attack her with a hammer?
That's what she said.
The officer?
Yeah.
Were you having anything in your hand at the time?
No.
You sure about that?
I'm not stupid.
I'm asking.
Okay.
I'm asking.
No.
I'm just asking. Because why would the officer say that?
Because she's a liar. So, but my point
So
is,
she would make this up.
what I'm saying is that why would she lie?
Why would she make that up?
Well, you're saying you don't believe me?
No, I'm just asking you. Why would she make that up?
Because, it's a typical behavior of cops. They can't. There are two of
Describe typical behavior of cops.
making excuses, lying, and then because for personal reasons or
How many
whatever.
officers were there?
There was 5 or 6 cars in front of my house, so however many officers that accounts for.
Okay.
Westbound, saw me,
But you still haven't told me what the lie is.
She lied and said I was going to attack her with a hammer. She said she came to see if my mother was all right. She saw my mother.
Okay.
My mother was all right.
And who did she say that to? That you supposed were going to attack her with a
She
hammer?
was talking to her backup. She called for
Okay.
backup. She got to my house, saw my mom, called for backup.
Okay.
Why? That's what I want to know.
Were you cooperating with her?
Yeah.
Or were you trying to tell me that she has no right to talk to her?
That's true.
So
I told her I have a power of attorney and that she didn't have the mental capabilities to deal with people.
Okay.
And that I was her power of attorney and the executive of
And
this
that
house.
basically she can't speak, but you speak for her.
I'm just saying, basically, she can talk to her in my presence.
That's not necessarily true.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. What does it
Because-
say in the power of attorney that she can't speak to anybody but you or
I'm just-
through you? The only thing a power of attorney does for you, Mr. Brown, is it gives you powers
Well, see, this-
to conduct her business, her financial business, and her medical business and her treatment. That what it gives you power of. It doesn't prevent you, or it doesn't preclude you from anybody else to talk to your mother if that need be. She just can't make any decisions about her financial financial affairs,
Not
her
a
property, and her medical. That's usually what powers of attorneys are. It doesn't mean that she has to go to you, or you have to be present for every conversation.
Yeah, I do, because I'm her guardian.
It doesn't say that.